What's going on, you guys? It's Ginger on Wheels here. Thanks for tuning in to a very special episode. Voro Motors has once again made me a very happy young man. They have sent me the E-Ride Pro SS electric bike. This is one of the most powerful electric bikes that you can get. It's got a 72 volt, 40 amp hour swappable battery, goes up to 60 miles per hour, has 12,000 watts of peak power, and it's an absolute beast. My general rule of thumb is that I need to ride something for about 100 miles before I feel really comfortable shredding on it. So today we're gonna be doing a range test on this thing at 25 miles per hour. In the manual, they claim I'm gonna get 50 miles of range, but let's see. So let's roll the intro and get a little range test in. Before we do the ride though, I do want to show you around this magnificent bike. Like I said, I got it from Voro Motors. I'll put a link in the description and the comments, and I've got a little discount code you can use if you want to buy one too. These things are not cheap though, because they're absolutely beastly. You can see we've got our 72 volt, 40 amp hour swappable battery right there. Giant motor down here, chain drive. There's a belt over here going to the motor. Adjustable rear suspension, fully adjustable front suspension that feels like a pillowy dream. We have compression and preload adjustments right there. It's got a twist throttle. It has actual USB-C and QC 3.0 fast charging ports right here, so you can charge your phone and things you might mount to it. We've got beastly lights on the front, which probably will be hard to see right now, but trust me, I had them on in my house last night. They're insane. Full-blown motorcycle horn over here. It has a eco mode, a sport mode, and these are our regen braking levels. Over here we have NOT 1 and 2, and then turbo button. And this will give you a 10-second boost of power up to 60 miles per hour on this thing. Full color display, looks really nice. It's very simple, very clean. It looks so elegant and perfect. I'm absolutely in love with this thing. My only gripe is that it's really loud, but I think all e-bikes of this caliber are just really loud. They sound like full-blown dirt bikes. It's got 19-inch tires, quad piston front and rear disc brakes. It's absolutely crazy. So let's hop on this thing and ride and see how many miles we can get on a full range test. I'm 230 pounds, 6'2", and I'm absolutely ready to drain this thing down and see how many miles we get. All right, first order of business, let's start our GPS tracker. I use two apps, one called Relive and one called Geo Tracker. So they're both running right now. You can hear this menacing sound this bike makes. This is an eco mode too, just nuts. I think for the first 10 miles of this trip, I'm gonna be doing a time lapse, and then when things start to get more important, I'll tune back in for a regular video. So I'm gonna put on a song, you can enjoy the ride, and I'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, we've got the first 12 miles done, 12.1 miles. Battery is at 81%. A little bit of a check-in. It's a lot harder on my hands than I thought it would be. I wish the seat were a little more level. It's a very aggressive stance. It's great for off-roading, which is, in the manual, they say you should only take this thing off-road, but not very comfortable for cruising, I will say. The bike's holding up well. The front suspension is like butter. This thing has the best suspension of anything I've ever ridden, like by a wide mile. I can't get over the amount of low-end torque the thing has. Even in eco mode here, like when I'm slowing down to pass people and then I give it the beans again, we're in eco and it'll just send it straight up to like 28 miles per hour is the top speed in eco. I'm keeping it around 25 when I'm cruising though, trying to average my best at 25 miles per hour. But anyway, I'll shut up now. Let's get back on the road. Well, what have we here? Some trails. I know this is a range test and all, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious how this thing ran off-road, so we're gonna do a little bit. This is just like riding a dirt bike around. Ouch. We're still in eco mode for the record. I'm so stoked to get this thing off-road when I really get my chops, but we're gonna go back to the streets because I don't want to absolutely blast through the battery. I am genuinely curious how many miles we're gonna get at 25 miles per hour. The front suspension on this thing rules. It is like a pillowy dream. I've got the compression set to 50% and the preload at 50%. You get 1.5 rotations of compression, just for the record. So I'm at like 0.75 rotations. This thing is so much fun. Yeah, the front tire just came off the ground there in eco mode. Gonna go down a big, huge hill to the lake. Take a little break. Break at the lake. Nice windy road in the middle of the woods. I am on very knobbly tires though, so I'm not gonna get my knee to the ground on these corners. This is gonna be such a fun summer. I'm gonna have a hard time finding reasons not to ride this thing. My unicycles and scooters are gonna get dusty. Look at this, downhill. Basically no rolling resistance. I'm going 36, but I'm not giving it any gas, for the record. So wildly efficient. Oh my gosh, the torque, all the torque. All right, so we're at 18.6 miles, 68% battery. I'm gonna go another 10 miles and then turn the camera back on because I have a feeling I'm burning through the battery. Let me show you the lake first. Perfect little secret beach. Very few people know about this beach. It's off to the side of the regular beach. Oh, a little bench for me to take a break and eat a snack. This secret little trail, this hill. Okay, eco mode up the crazy hill. 24, 23. Let's see if we can sneak through here. Yeah, this looks okay. Let's see what's up here. Perfect, little escape route into the back roads. Oh, this thing is super fun. Let's send it up the swirlies. Oh. All right, now we can laugh at all the people stuck in traffic. All right, that was fun. What does these signs say? Jesus is king. This is the guy who thinks Jesus is king. Of all the ways to spend your day. All right, well, 28 miles and we just hit 50% battery. Wouldn't that be crazy if we got over 50 miles of range? There are very few things more satisfying than just munching through traffic. Well, this is not great. I'm pretty sure I'm like 10 miles from my house and we've got 23% battery left. I've gone 42.4 miles though. Guys, I have no idea where I am. I'm at like legit farm country right now. I've never ever gone this route on a range test before. I really hope I'm not turning onto a highway. It looks like I might be though. Just gotta pray for a bike lane. Not good at all. I'm on a highway right now and my battery gauge is at 20%. It's blinking red now, which makes me very nervous. Okay, this is it, the last big push. This is the last big hill. Battery bar is flashing at 14%. Really shouldn't have ripped all those wheelies and off-road in the beginning of the video. We are at 48.7 miles though, so I think we're gonna crack 50. In the beginning of the video, I thought this thing was pretty uncomfortable. I guess it just took my butt like 25 miles to get used to it. So it's not too bad right now. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but I'm not like aching or anything. We're pretty close to the house. This is what it looks like when I floor it now. A far cry from the wheelies we were doing earlier. For the record, if you own an electric gadget, you should never run your battery this low unless you're like in an emergency situation. If you're trying to preserve the life of your battery, that is. But this is for science. We're down to 10%. All right, going up this little hill into the parking lot, flooring it, going 3 miles an hour. It still says 5% battery, but we're in like a full-blown crutch mode now. So I'm gonna stop the range test here. Oh, thanks for watching. Make sure to check the link down in the description and the comments. You can go buy one at Voro Motors, but right now let's look at the route that I did. And I do wanna thank you for sticking it out to the end. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're gonna get some more content on this bike coming up in the near future, very near future. Probably all summer, let's get real.